Hello, Keltoi here. This is part 29 of my When Worlds Collide Let's Play as a Romani. Having defeated two large armies of the Free Peoples, I'm sending Pilcher and his men back to Roma for some well-earned R&R and retraining. I've also gathered together a few units into a small army here, and they're being sent back to Roma also to be upgraded in weapons, shields and armour. In the north we have a small raiding party threatening Ariminum, and Volso, who is here in Genoa, is making ready for an attack on Eporedia. Metallus, who's holed up in Verona, will have to hang on a little bit longer till we get some garrison up there to release his army to come across and attack Mediterranean. Now, the invasion on North Africa I've put on hold temporarily until we deal with this situation here. Clearing up the rebels here is important to free up our trade routes on land, and now we have to sort of like rule the seas. So I've got a navy here, small fleet that I'm going to send round into the Adriatic. We have our main fleet in Roma in the port, and they'll deal with anything here in the Med, hopefully, because it's quite a strong fleet of ships. Now, there is one settlement here which is Cypriot rebels. It's called Picea, and as you can see, it's got one heck of a garrison in there. That's a full stack army in there. So hopefully we can maybe draw them out into the open, but other than that, once Pilcher and his men have been rested and retrained, I will send them up here to take out this settlement. Other than that, there's not much more forward planning. That's as far as I've got. We will look to go over the Alps, obviously, into the Helvetii and take this settlement up here, and that should be that, I would think. But for now, let's get down onto the battlefield and take care of this. I think I've got enough movement there, otherwise we'll just go to the end turn. Now, we don't know what they are there. I could get my spy up and have a look, I suppose. Would he reach?
At your service.
Yeah, let's bring him up and we'll have a look. Okay, so they've got 3 units of Euphalmer and a unit of Kuripos Javkav. So what I'll do is we'll borrow a couple of units of allied skirmishers just to make sure we've got the upper hand, and we'll deal with these on the battlefield now.
Engage the enemy!
Now I've tweaked my computer even more to try and stop these crashes from occurring. Now, they haven't been so frequent. I've got 2 other campaigns running alongside this Let's Play where I use for testing it out.
Slaves. They are braver and more worthy than men of their type have any right to be. Now, set your minds on the task to come. Strike hard! Strike without mercy!
Well, that was quite a short speech for the Romani. Yeah, as I was saying, now what I've done is I've actually taken my save game out of the folder, deleted the play one turn, and put in a new play one turn, and then returned the save game to that folder. And I'm hoping that that will help to stop the crashes. I don't really know. I'm not a techie geek or nothing like that. I understand some of it, but I don't know an awful lot. I'm just trying different things to stop these crashes, because I'm thoroughly enjoying this superb work that Leone, the developer, has done, and I'm really enjoying this campaign. I'm hoping that he will somehow find a way to fix the sprites, but they're only a minor irritation, and I'm sure we'll manage without them. But I want to continue playing this for as long as I can. I'm not quite sure if we'd go for world domination, but certainly I'd look to at least kill off the Keltoi and exterminate the Carhadast as well. Beyond that, I won't say if I'll continue, but at least that's a short-term plan for now. It is a wonderful mod. I urge people, if you're watching it, to download it. It's quite simple to install, and if you need any help, Leone is on hand on the Total War Centre forum, as I will be too, for any questions that you have. What I don't know, Leone will answer. Alright, so let's get on with the battle. Now then, I think they'll most likely be up on this high ground here, so we'll set up our formation up on this little rise here, and then we'll take it from there. Now we've got a couple of units of Lanciari Sabini. Now I'll read it and read the description on your own, but basically they look like they're heavy. Well, it says here, armed with heavy equipment and heavy javelins, and they pose a challenge to anyone who chooses to cross them. So I think we'll put them in the centre, and I'll flank them with the skirmishers. Okay, and we'll take them off skirmish and fire at will until I get them into position. Okay, put them in the middle. I have a feeling. Now, I thought these Samnites, I read in the description that these were missile troops, but not according to the stats. They're not missile troops. But that's a minor thing. I won't worry too much. I won't dwell on that. But I will bring it up with Leone about that and see if maybe it's just a misprint in the description. It's easily done. When you look at the amount of work that he's done on this, and like I said, he spent over 6 years putting this together. It's just phenomenal. Kudos to that man. Amazing willpower and determination to get it, and he's still working on it. There'll be a new patch coming up in the not too distant future. I can't give you a date or a time, or even anywhere near what sort of spring, summer, or whatever. But I know he's at the moment putting together a new patch to improve it even more. But I mean, it's absolutely fantastic as it is, to be honest with you. But then again, I'm a big fan of Roma Surrectum, so maybe I'm just over biased, I don't know. Alright, let's go and find out where his rebels are. Oh, great, right in front of us, that's handy. So get my men down there, I'll just speed it up a little bit. I probably will make a save during this episode. I think maybe just as a precaution I'll make a save in every episode after a couple of turns, so at least if it does crash in situ, then I can always have a restore point to go back to and not have to replay it all over again like I've done previously. But don't let that put you off the mod. I mean, it doesn't matter what mod you play. Rome Total War itself, Rome 1, is an old game and it is unstable. It will never ever be the same again, if you know what I mean. It will just always consistently have little glitches and what have you, just because the sheer age of it. There's not a lot that the modders can do about certain things that happen in it, and a lot of that again is down, some of that is down to the hard coding, but it's certainly not enough to put you off playing, in my opinion. And like I say, it's certainly download and install this and have a play. You'll be let's get his cavalry on the outside. Yeah, you'll be impressed, I'm pretty sure. Let's just move them on here, watch what we're doing. Hold on. You bugger. I really didn't expect him to attack me. That's because I never took off triple speed, you dummy. Double speed, I mean. Lost more men than what I needed to there. I was too busy bloody talking. I'd expected them to attack us. Just... what to say? Skirmish mode, no bloody wonder. I didn't even notice that. Lancieri Sabini on skirmish mode, so that it didn't say they were skirmishers. It's supposed to be bloody spearmen. Get them out of there. That's really cocked everything up, to be honest with you. My fault, I just didn't notice. Where are they going? I'm strong enough to beat them, that's not the problem. I'm just a bit disappointed myself for getting caught out like that. Go.
Move out.
seen a thing about skirmishes.
Quickly, forward.
See, now I thought these were spearmen. I didn't realise they were skirmishers, and it sort of caught me out. But that's not that's something I need to point out to Leonie as well now. But again, like I say, it's my fault. I should have spotted them. Lost more men than I should have done, really. Who's he up to? Where is he? Oh, damn. Come on, mate. Did those cavalry get away then? Oh no, did we kill them all? That's what I was looking for. They must have got away. Alright, let's bring you boys out now. Let's bring our equities up here. You know, it's amazing. I mean, I'm not that great a player. I don't profess to be a top player like some of the guys I see on YouTube. I mean, I think I'm pretty decent, but I do miss things at times. Right, in we go. No, listen.
The enemy army is in flight. Pursue them and drive them from the battlefield.
Okay, I think that's it pretty much dealt with. Come on, mate, just finish him off. Yeah, that's the thing. What I was saying was, yeah, I'm not that great a player, and what always seems to, I always seem to get caught out when things happen if I've got it on sort of like triple speed, even double speed sometimes. Lost 74 men. Did we get any back? 12. Well, it's not exactly life-threatening, isn't it? It's not going to change the world. So, but yeah, I do make mistakes, and I won't hide them. Like I say, all my episodes are non-scripted. This is just me sitting playing and recording, and I've said it several times before, but just to reiterate that point, I won't stop and replay it just because I made a cock up. If I fuck it up, I'll just keep playing. Doesn't matter, it's me playing. So that's what you're going to see. So don't expect ultra polished episodes, you know, gameplay, because I'm not really that good. But I'm decent. I win my battles, but you know, I'm not as adept as some of the guys I've watched. Now some of them are absolutely brilliant. I'd love to be able to play that well, but I've got restrictions on me anyway, from a medical point of view, which don't help, but it doesn't stop me enjoying this brilliant game. Rome Total War is just amazing, I think. But the mods, my god, they don't have improve it no end. Okay, we'll send the skirmishers back into aluminium, and I'm going to send these 4 units on to Verona. Hopefully that they don't get attacked. And that'll bring us to nicely to the end turn. Now what have I got in here? We want them to get back to aluminium to get retrained for later use. I don't know if we've got enough money. Oh, we have got enough money to get them retrained, and we can get a unit. No, wait a minute, take them back out here. What have I got in here? I've got some spears coming in there. So we'll get them another unit of them. No, actually, we won't. We'll get them in here, they'll be quicker. Yeah, they'll be quicker. Put them in there. Just for garrison duties, you know, because we're going to need garrison over in Verona, and we're going to need garrison in this, in Passia here, if we take that. Alright, let me see. Just waiting for that ship to be retrained there.
Sir!
Okay, we're pretty solid there if we get attacked. So after this end turn, we'll send this fleet up into the Adriatic. We've got a ship here, and that'll just do movement from the mainland to Sicily, back and forth there, or around the island even. And we'll look to use this fleet here, and we'll sail around the Tyrrhenian Sea here, and deal with any Keltoi or pirates that are about before we send them back up to Sicily. I'll probably wait for, let me see now, how many turns is going to take him to get back here. 3 turns to get back, and then 4 for the retraining, and then at least 2 turns to get to Paesia, besiege it. So as soon as I've got some money, we'll get them, we better get them some sieging equipment, I think. I know, although we won't really need that, because it's got a full garrison in here anyway, so they're hardly likely to spawn anymore. And we've got siege equipment with Metallus here in Verona, and Volso's got siege equipment as well, so we can always borrow one of them, send it, stick it on that on a ship, and send that down here to them. Okay, recruitment report. National announcements. More trait increases, retinue expansions as well. It's really looking good at the minute, I have to say. Town grows, Heraclea. I think you can wait for a minute. Let's just have a quick look in Tarquinius. There's a lot of places needing some building work done, so I've got a lot of administration to deal with, I think. Right, Christ, I'm not building hardly anywhere. I don't need loads right enough, I'm not in any rush, but we do need to take more settlements. I think we'll get a trading centre in there. Oh, lose 5% low bonus, what's that about? That's nonsense, I can't put that in there, because it's on 80 as it is. I don't want to take any men away, so what I think I will do is, who gives us the most men? These do. Get a unit of skirmishers and we'll send them in there. Can we get anything from here? Do the same, and we'll bolster it with some more garrison. That's what we'll do. National announcements, and oh Christ, I just clicked the bloody thing again. Never mind, it's not that important.
Fleet ready.
Right, we'll get the fleet, send this fleet down
Set sail.
and round to
Set sail.
Brundisium, and let's move
General,
General Pilcher further
move out. No more
forward.
moves, sir. Onward. Orders. Onward. Moves depleted, sir.
Both two turns to get in there. We'll send the fleet
Ready
down to
to
destroy this.
Aye, aye, Captain. Attack. Victory.
I wish you could bloody sink that though. That sort of does piss me off a
Set
bit.
sail. Moves depleted, sir.
When they manage to just get away with it. Huge war galleys and they don't sink little ships like that, you know, just that's one thing. Another thing I'll have a word about, I think. See if we can change it. I think it's probably hard coded. Don't know. Maybe it's something we can do about it. Oh, not me. I say we. I mean Leone.
Sir.
I'll have a word with him.
General. Orders.
Okay, now we want to bring these boys out. Let me see now. Let's get you outside.
Forward.
Not losing too much money, thankfully. Now I don't want to leave us exposed.
Imperator. Sir. Imperator.
To an attack. Let's see.
Sir.
Take these. Actually,
Sir.
we have another unit. Pastai. And we'll take these three units. Let's top up that one, let's get better shields and armour.
Imperator. Orders.
And we'll take the archers, give them a bit of experience, I think. I know what to do it.
March. No more moves, sir. Imperator.
Let's get something happening there. And it's cheap. Well, basically nothing really. Ah well. What about a smaller settlement? So Taras ain't too good. Could drop the taxation, but what I will do is we'll just get him some more garrison. Okay, that should help. Let's move to the end term. That's made the difference there. Now Gila, let's see if we can get yeah, that's made a difference already. That's good. They're okay. Anybody threatening us? No threats. Right, Bithynia and the Dardanelles, I'm not interested, don't affect me. Verona, new productions. And the money's risen a little bit. I'd like to get something in here that would see, it doesn't say. Give bonuses for the resources, camels, horses and ports. Wine, incense and purple, that's not what I'm looking for. Military buildings, no. I want something, smiths, no. Wine and stock breed. Ah, dear. Well, we just need to bide your time for now. Let's have a quick look in the settlements overview. If there's anybody struggling, we have to attend to them. Well, everybody's looking fine there, so we won't bother building anything. But what I will do is
Sir! Forward!
Pilcher down there, and you've almost made it. But Pilcher will be more important than you.
Out of move, sir!
Now, I was saying that though. Got a good army in here, they can come
Imperator.
out.
Sir! Darrow! Imperator! Darrow! Orders! Imperator! March! Orders! Darrow! March!
Alright, now I wonder if I can make a strong enough army so I can actually send
Orders!
Pilcher. Oh, he's got a siege ballista. What was I talking about earlier? Rubbish. I thought I was going to have to build one from a god dear me. Yeah, we'll send them, we'll borrow some of these to fill out this army here, and I think they'll be strong enough to take Bycia, and then I can send Pilcher back to or across to Sicily, and then we can look to invade North Africa. Okay, I'll wake up soon, don't worry peeps. I'll wait till we need a full stack before we're going to attack Bycia, that's for sure.
Ready to sail!
Put you
Set
back
sail!
in dock for now.
Sir!
Oh, and look. What's this? Nothing much. This is... I don't know what I've done, but this is actually moving very quick across. It's panning up and down and left and right quite quickly, especially when I catch it with my cursor. Okay, let's take this lot out. This little battle.
Victory! Prepare
There ain't
for
much
battle.
there. I think much upgrades, very little experience, and it's just another little battle. Tick things over. Now maybe make a little save after this. I don't want to tempt fate. Don't you crash now, you bugger. Now this should just fill out the
Before night
episode
comes
just
again,
nicely.
This battle will be over. Whether the day goes well or ill is in our hands. The gods will favor those who help themselves, so take up your arms and prepare.
We ain't gonna let you warble on too long, my old chum. They're probably up the top up there, I would think. We won't bother with the litho, we'll leave that behind. I wonder if they'll be up, I think they'll be up there. Most likely. Alright. This shouldn't be a problem, should be pretty straightforward. These are not so well armoured, what's their armour? 16. What's their starting? They're 15. Okay, I'll put the Hastati to the front. It's a bit of overkill this is actually. What's happening there? Why aren't they? can't figure that one out actually. Okay, general out here. Oh, the cavalry. The ones with the better armour and shields to the front. And just leave you. Don't really need it, we'll put it there anyway. Okay. Let's start the battle. Where are they? Well, they're up on that hill. There they go now, look. Let's move you up. Put the archers in behind them. General's men just over here. I'll watch out for them attacking us this time. Try not to get caught out. Oh dear me. I need another drink. I could have understood it if I'd had a drink. We'll send you up here. And I'm going to double speed again. Just to get up there. Oh yeah, these rock formations they were stopping me from spreading my men out. And I didn't think they would. I thought I had enough space between them, to be honest. Okay, Manilian police.
We're being attacked.
Oh, frickin' hell! And look, all the troops they can choose to shoot at, and it's our archers that get it. Why does it always do that? It really does piss me off, to be honest. So you take this. This is what you get. And they're still firing away. Right. They're still getting. How the frickin' hell you still manage to get our archers beyond me. Ah, to hell with this. I really cannot be arsed. Up the hill and just go and get them. You know what, just come back here and stay where you are. I'm trying to play a nice battle, if you know what I mean. But I really get pissed off sometimes. Right, you can stop firing. Now they're running away. We'll get you up there. And you up to support, just in case. I doubt if we'll need that. See how the cavalry they're going to attack us now, look. don't know what was happening there, but my hotkey wasn't working. It's not working for some reason. Check that out. Hold them in place. You hold them in place. I'll just move in and get a little closer. Never mind him. Let's continue to finish this guy off. Don't want him escaping.
The enemy army is in flight. Pursue them and drive them from the battlefield.
None shall escape. I'm never going to have to change this mouse. I'm using another mouse at the moment as well. And it's flying all over the place. This is my son's
Rome
mouse
demands
actually.
victory from her generals, and this day
And
is
he's only
clearly
15 and he
our
can-
victory.
He likes a fast mouse and I've only lost 34 men. This is a fast mouse. Flies across the screen. Jeez, oh. Check the DPI on that actually. I haven't lost too many though. 34. Get a few of them back. I'll need to pay attention more. I'm getting a bit sloppy with these battles. Should be able to do a bit better. Never mind. They're out the way. We can go and besiege that settlement now. And that'll bring to an end this episode. Just don't... If it crashes now, I will probably throw that monitor right out the window. Only kidding. Too bloody expensive.
Victory!
Okay, so the next move will be
General!
to... Where's my spy? Just check out,
Yes,
make sure
master.
everything's okay around this way.
On my way.
Out of moves,
Nah, I can't get him up there
No
anyway.
more moves.
We'll go ahead and besiege the settlement,
Attack! Besieging settlement, sir!
and I'll
Settlement
say
under
thank you
siege,
for
sir.
watching, and see you next time.